Hello, I wanted to take just a few minutes and describe what I think is the biggest upgrade to Rainmaker that we've ever had. Plus, it's absolutely free. Before I explain that to you, though, I wanted to encourage you to give us feedback. On our main Rainmaker page on the dashboard is a feedback. If you have an idea on how to make Rainmaker better, if you want to see something changed, we want to hear your feedback. If you love Rainmaker and you'd like to give us some praise, we'd certainly like to hear that as well. If you have an error that's keep happening and you don't understand what to do, give us the feedback and we'll get right on it, we promise. So let's get right into our biggest upgrade yet. It's in Message Center and it's called Flows. Maybe you've heard of autoresponders before. They're automatic emails that go out to your new prospects. Well, think of Flows as autoresponders on steroids. Communication flows are predefined automatic communications to your contacts. An example of a flow would be that once a prospect is entered into Rainmaker, a flow runs automatically and it automatically emails your new prospects every few days until they become a student. In the future, we have more opportunities for flows like automatically sending birthday cards out, sending information on upgraded programs when a student joins your entry-level program, and more. So that's something to look forward to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to add a new flow. That's the first step to start this process. Add a new flow. I'm going to name this one Adults Looking for Kickboxing. That's the name of that. And then I'm going to go ahead and give it a description of send emails and text messages to all adult prospects who are looking for kickboxing. And so I want it to go out to adults only, and I want this to run when our contact becomes a prospect and they're looking for a tag called kickboxing. Perfect. So I'm going to hit save, and now I have this flow. It's an empty shell. So now I have to add new steps. So I'm going to add a new step here, and the action is one day after or before our contact becomes a prospect, send a email. So I'm going to do that. And then I enter the email subject, I enter the body, and I hit next. Now, one day after our student becomes a prospect and they're looking for kickboxing and they're an adult, they're going to automatically get this email. Now, the next step, maybe I add a text message. Maybe 2 days later, I add another different email with a different offer. I think you get the idea. So let me show you one that I've already set up completely for my school. So let's go into flows, and the one that's completely done is, okay, you see the one, adults looking for kickboxing. Follow up on a new student is another one. Website lead for kids karate. So I'm going to show you this one right here. So here is all the steps that I've created for this. Step number one, send an email one day after a prospect. And the subject is free karate for your kids. And then hi, first name. Like I promised you, here's the code word that'll let you walk in and get free classes. If I click on this, I can edit it. So here's what the email looks like. Links, numbers. Here's a text version in case they only get text. A way to save it, a way to cancel it, or a way to delete the step. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to go back for now. So you can see on day one, I'm sending an email. On day two, I'm sending a text message to the prospect. And the text message says, you were looking for kids karate, sent you an email with the info, call for a 4-week free class, and then I have our phone number. Step number three, one day after a prospect, I'm going to talk to him about kickboxing. 2 days later, I'm going to send him an email. 2 days later, I'm going to send them another email. 3 days later, I'm going to send them another email, and so on. I have this done all the way up to step number 34, 110 days after someone becomes my prospect. So guess what's happening here, guys, is that for the first 3, 4, 5 months, I'm constantly emailing them and text messaging them a different offer. Now, at any time, they can opt out. At any time, they can stop that from happening. But I find that if I constantly communicate with them, the first couple of weeks, I do it every couple of days. But after that, it goes to weekly. And then after the first couple of months, it goes to every month I'm going to send them an email. That way I don't bother them too much. This right here, if you used a different service, like I'm sure you've heard of Infusionsoft, they charge hundreds of dollars just to do this right here. We've built it into Rainmaker for you, absolutely free. This works. So go ahead and start your first flow and create your first steps. If you need any help, then go to the front page, go to feedback, and let us know if you need any help. If you need help writing emails, prospecting emails, we can help you with that as well. I hope you enjoy this, and I hope that it makes a big impact on new students and new enrollments.